What's going on? How's the feeling? What's it like being around the Titans organization and the fans? I saw somebody tweeted at the mayor of Nashville trying to get public funds to fund a study on why the Titans have been so bad the past couple of seasons.
Well, I'm going to say this, for the fans who are like, fire the coach, fire this, fire that. Well, right now, people saying, make Amy sell the team. Guess what? The Carolina Panthers are example one of why selling the team doesn't always get you a better owner. And, she's pushed the buttons. She got a new GM. She fired Mike Vrabel. She brought in a new coach, an offensive-minded coach. And yet somehow the offense is worse. And the GM that she brought in last year drafted Will Levis. And strangely, Mason Rudolph, the scheme doesn't seem to be the problem. Guys are running open. They've been running open. It's been the quarterback being protected long enough to throw the ball to him. Calvin Ridley he went off in that first quarter, and it was like I think he's only the second guy this season to have 100 yards receiving in the first quarter of a game. And, he had his best production as a Titan, and they lose that game because turnovers continue to plague this team. And, the defense, while on paper they're first in the league in yards allowed and first against the pass, yet they're near the bottom in points allowed. I mean, that was like the fourth worst by point margin loss as the Titans. So the GM talked to the local Tennesseans writer, Nick Suss, and said, essentially, trust us. They've got a plan. I can't figure out what it is yet. But here's the thing. The offensive line, nobody on that offensive line is over 26. So it's painful. They did not expect it to be this way. You spend nearly $290 million in free agency. You expect to be better. And last week they were traders. DeAndre Hopkins is now a Chief and has a chance to win a ring. Ernest Jones, who they brought in from the Rams and was playing really, really well for them, is now a Seahawk. So it's like, yeah. And right now, my plans for a wedding rehearsal on the first day of the NFL draft are, for my son, are going down the tubes because they are going to be on the clock really quickly April 24th. And right now they are slotted second. But there's 10 teams with at least 6 losses already. I mean, it's a crazy year. It's a reminder that you can play fantasy football in the NFL. It's real chemistry, getting these guys on the same page together. And Will Levis, Calvin Ridley worked really hard, and it just hasn't translated yet on the field. So, you can push all the buttons, you can hire, fire, you name it. It doesn't mean that it comes together like that.
The Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m.